And how is it different from having these problems in puberty, adolescence, especially the emotional instability?
Yeah, so it's a common question that's asked about borderline personality disorder in young people, and what you see following puberty is a rise in borderline features, and that's probably brought on by the drives of puberty, which really it's like starting an engine, but the braking systems that we have don't actually develop until the late teens right through to the mid-20s. So the frontal parts of the brain that actually control our impulses are actually fairly late to develop, and so you get this gap between the onset of these kind of drives of puberty and the control systems that really don't come on until the end of the teenage and early 20s. And so you get this gap that happens in all young people, but some people express those things more than others. And so just having unstable emotions doesn't make you have borderline personality disorder. It's actually the number of those features and the accumulation of them, and that they cause problems. That's the other side of this diagnosis. Lots of people have emotional instability, but it doesn't cause them problems necessarily, and they might find a way in life to express those that is quite adaptive. It's when this causes problems that it becomes a disorder.
What is a good moment to seek help? What are the warning signs to go make that step?
I guess if, as a parent, if you see your child growing from birth until, well, I was 11, I guess I was quite normal. I was at ease, I liked to play outside, I had a lot of friends, and after that something just snapped and I turned into myself. Do I say that correctly? Yeah. I started lying, I started skipping school, I stole money from my mother, I started smoking, doing drugs, but everything so manufactured that nobody else knows until I was about 14 and my mom said, well, your behavior is going all over the place, it's not going well, I'm going to send you back home there, or back to my father, because my parents were divorced. So I guess the perfect timing to seek help is from the moment that you as a parent think, I don't know if I recognize this behavior from earlier moments that I've seen my child.
I think that's a very nice description of how to seek help. It's when, if there is a change, and a developmental change, then I think that's one key moment to seek help. I guess the other is if you notice any of the features of the disorder, if you know about the disorder, if someone in the community is aware of it and notices some of the features, then that is enough to get some assessment done and to decide whether this is a problem. So the earlier the better from our point of view.